After being in Gainesville for 2 months, city commissioners are trying to find new ways to regulate Uber, a popular app-based ride service. Gainesville city commissioners are discussing how to protect Uber customers and taxi companies. Uber works by connecting riders through their app with drivers. Unlike taxi riders, people can select the drivers they want to ride with simply by selecting them through the app. Cab companies say their businesses have been hurting since Uber came to town.
If Uber is not paying the fees that we paying, I think they should be shut down until they comply with the city ordinance. Because if I was running around in town illegal, not having the right insurance and not having the name badges, they would shut me down immediately.
Local cab companies like Best Way Cab are upset because they say Uber doesn't have background checks and they don't have to pay for the same regulations that taxis pay for.
The amount of fees we have to pay, you know, we have to pay airport fees to pick up at the airport, which is $200 per cab. Also, we have to pay for a medallion, which costs $29 per cab. We have to pay for transportation insurance, which is $3,800 a year per cab.
Uber drivers like Dan Henry disagree. They say they do have certain regulations to follow. Drivers must have background checks, and they do have insurance through the Uber company.
And what was cool was they actually sent me a copy of my background check with all the counties that they looked at in the state of Florida, because I've lived in Florida for the last 10 years, so that's where they looked.
Drivers must also make sure their vehicles are in good condition. He says in his opinion, Uber is much safer than Gainesville cabs.
I would say that, you know, based on the horror stories I've heard from Gainesville cabs, that we're definitely safer, definitely cheaper by about 2/3. I mean, this is our own car. This is my car. Like, this is something that I take pride in. It's not some rented car.
Henry says customers can check the ratings of the drivers on the phone app before they even get into the car with an Uber driver. Commissioners are still looking at all the regulations and fees for both taxi and Uber drivers before creating a new ordinance. Reporting from City Hall, Alicia Tarancon, GTN News.